Good morning, students. Today is 17th February 2021, and I'll be taking your discrete mathematics structure of MSc Sem 1 Computer Science. My name is Suhashni Chaurasia. Okay, this is your Unit 1 contents. Let's see the Unit 1 contains fundamental. This is discrete mathematical structure. The Unit 1 contains fundamentals, that is fundamentals of sets and subsets, operations on sets, sequence, division in integer, matrix, mathematical structures, logic proposition, and logical operations, conditional statements, method of proof, mathematical induction. This is one part of Unit 1. We'll be taking second part in the as soon as we finish this part. Okay, rest of the contents are not included here because this deals with the mathematical structure consists of sets and subsets and the control statements. Okay, now let's begin with the concept of sets. What do we mean by sets? A set is any well-defined collection of objects. The elements or the members of a set are objects contained in the set. Well-defined means that it is possible to decide if the given object belongs to the collection or not. Set मतलब कैसे हो गया? जैसे अगर आपको मैं बोल रही हूँ shoes, तो pair of shoes, a set of shoes, set of goggles, मतलब दो है, ये तो दो दो का हो गया, दो से ज्यादा का भी सेट रहता है. अगर हम लोग बोलते हैं collection of shirts is also a set, then collection of different types of pens is also a set. So set is what? Set is the collection of objects. So once when we collect all these objects of one kind, then it is called as a set. एक तरीके के objects को जब हम collect कर लेते हैं, then we call it as a sets. And the members or the elements of a sets are the objects contained in the sets. Like shirt क्या हो गए? उसके members हो गए. अगर मैं pen की बात कर रही हूँ, collection of pen, तो collect pens, that is object. Those objects becomes the elements or the members of the set. तो उसका particularly एक कंपनी का नाम बोला, उसका पेन, दूसरी कंपनी का नाम बोला, उसका पेन, तीसरी कंपनी का नाम बोला, उसका पेन. So we have formed the pen and collected all the pens, and we have formed a set of all the pens. Okay, so that is also a well-defined collection. Well-defined means that it is possible to decide if a given object belongs to the collection or not. एक well-defined है, उसको आप एक तरीके से नोट डाउन मैथमेटिकल स्ट्रक्चर के फॉर्म में उसको रिप्रेजेंट कर सकते हो. Then you call it as a well-defined. Okay. Now let's see the set notation. How do you denote the set? Enumeration of sets are represented with a list of elements in the curly bracket. See example, curly bracket open, 1, 2, 3. So we say that it is a set of 3 elements which are numbers, 3 numbers, set of 3 numbers starting from 1 till 3. So हर set को हमको कैसे लिखना है? Every set should be represented in a form of a कर्ली ब्रैकेट. कर्ली ब्रैकेट के अंदर आपको लिखना है. ये देखो, ये कर्ली ब्रैकेट है आपका, शुरू हो रहा है, ये एंड हो रहा है कर्ली ब्रैकेट. तो हमारे पास में ये 3 मेंबर्स है, 1, 2, 3 एलिमेंट्स ऑफ द सेट. ये 3 एलिमेंट्स है या मेंबर्स है और इनको इन कर्ली ब्रैकेट में डाल दिए. जब मैंने इसको कर्ली ब्रैकेट में डाल दिया तो देन वी कॉल इट एज अ सेट. सेट लेबल्स आर अपर केस लेटर्स इन इटैलिक्स, फॉर एग्जांपल A, B, C. तो अगर हमने इसको अपर केस लेटर्स में डाल दिया और कर्ली ब्रैकेट में डाल दिया तो इट इज कॉल्ड एज अ सेट. ओके. और अगर मैं इसको लेबल्स बोल रही हूँ तो लेबल्स जो है वो बिना कर्ली ब्रैकेट के आएगा, दैट इज A, B, C. उनको हमने नाम दे दिया है. तो नाम जो होता है इस सेट का नाम, जैसे अगर ये सेट बोल रही हूँ तो ये A इज इक्वल टू 1, 2, 3 is a set. So A is the name of this set. This is the label which is given to this set. Element labels are lower case letters A, B, C. मतलब इसके अंदर जो letters होंगे वो lower case होंगे, ये वाले. जैसे suppose मैंने लिखा A is equal to, A is a collection of, A is a set which is a collection of all alphabets A, B, C, D up to Z. So all these letters are in lowercase. So members of the set are in lowercase and the label is in uppercase. So we can differentiate between what is label and what are the members of the set. Members of the set usually छोटे केस में लिखे जाते हैं, लेबल जो होता है वो कैपिटल में लिखा जाता है, सेट के जो कंटेंट्स है वो कर्ली ब्रैकेट में लिखे जाते हैं। फाई इज द लेबल फॉर द एम्प्टी सेट, फाई इज इक्वल टू, ये मतलब आप डिनोट करते हो ये एम्प्टी सेट है, खाली है, इसके अंदर कोई कंटेंट्स नहीं है, so this is the symbol which is used for the empty set. Now membership, this is belongs to, is an element of, इसको क्या बोलते हैं, is an element of, note that it is shaped like an e as in element, so this belongs to, this belongs to is an element of, अगर मैं ऐसा ये फॉर्म का जो शेप है इसको बोल रही हूँ ई की शेप में, तो हम क्या बोलेंगे, इज एन एलिमेंट ऑफ, दिस इज एन एलिमेंट ऑफ, दिस इज नॉट एन एलिमेंट ऑफ, ये कट कर दिया हमने इसको, अगर आपने इसको कट कर दिया है, ये जो शेप है ये कट किया हुआ है, तो ये इज नॉट एन एलिमेंट ऑफ, रीडिंग के टाइम पे कैसे बोलेंगे, इज नॉट एन एलिमेंट ऑफ, एंड रीडिंग के टाइम पे इसको क्या बोलेंगे, इज एन एलिमेंट ऑफ. So if capital A is equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, then 1 is an element of A, but 2 is not an element of A. या फिर हम इसको बोलेंगे 1 belongs to A and 2 does not belongs to A, or 1 exists in A, 2 does not exist in A. 1 exists in A, 1 जो है वो A में exist करता है, and 2 does not exist in A. या फिर हम is an element of भी बोलते हैं. So 1 is an element of A and 2 is not an element of 3. Now tell me whether 4 is an element of A or not. True or false? Statement is true, is correct or not. 4 is an element of A. Unmute, quickly answer. Mute.
False.
False.
So 4 is not an element of A. Okay. Now specifying sets with their properties. A set can be represented or defined by the rules classifying whether an object belongs to a collection or not. So how do you write specifying the property like this? Represented or defined by rules classifying whether an object belongs to a collection or not. So we have defined a rule. So this is how we define a rule, and we'll say that A is equal to A such that A is a set of what? Here you continue the sentence. A such that A is a set of all alphabets. A such that A is a set of all digits starting from 1 to 10. A such that A is a set of all even numbers up to 10. A such that A is a set of all odd numbers up to 10. So likewise we can write in the general form also. So that is defining a rule for the set. So the above notation translates to the set A is comprised of the elements where A satisfies the following condition, the condition which is given to you. Okay, now let's see the example. Some of the examples like Z plus, this is the symbol which we use basically for positive integers. So X such that X is a positive integers. So if I form the set of this, so it means it becomes X such that X is a set of all positive integers. So it may be any numbers which is a collection of all positive numbers. So 1, 2, 3 up to any number. Okay. So X such that X is a set of positive integers. So it may be any numbers 1, 2, 3. It may be terminating at 10. It may terminate at 20. It may terminate at 15. So that is the problem which is defined. Along with this, if I say X is less than equal to 20, X such that X is a positive integer and X is less than equal to 20. If I say like this, so I'll say 1, 2, 3, 4 and the end value will be 20 like this. Okay. N, capital N, which is a label, X such that X is a positive integer or 0. कोई भी पॉजिटिव इंटीजर्स या फिर 0. So it begins with 0 and up to any integer positive value. So integer means what? Any number, negative, positive. But if I say positive integers, it means starting from 1, and 0 is also included because 0 is written. So 0, 1, 2, 3 and any numbers. Z such that Z is an integer. What do you mean by integer? Integers are negative and positive numbers. So it may consist of some numbers which are in negative form, say -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, and here also it is unbounded from both the sides. मतलब lower bound भी नहीं है, upper bound भी नहीं है. So it is like this. So minus minus some values, then 0, then positive values. Then the next set Q is equal to X such that X is a rational number. What is a rational number? A rational number is a number which is always being represented in the form of A by B, where A and B are integers and B should not be equal to 0. So it is a rational number. So how do I write? Q is equal to, Q is a set of all rational numbers. So 1 upon 2, comma 3 by 4. So likewise, you can have set of all rational numbers. Okay. Then R is equal to X such that X is a real number. X is a real number मतलब real number कौन से होते हैं? Which is, what do you mean by real number? Real number कौन से होते हैं? Real numbers are those numbers which are 1, 2, 3, 4 whole numbers जिसमें decimal point नहीं आता. Those are called as real numbers. -2, -3, -4. और अगर डेसिमल आ जाता है 3.4, 3.5, then it is a number which is having the decimal value. Now some of the examples of sets used in the programming are unsigned integer, int, float, enum. These are some of the data types which we use in the programming language like C, C++, Java. इनमें हम use करते हैं. Okay. Now let's talk about what do we mean by subsets. If every element of A is also an element of B, that is, if whenever X there is an X exists in A, then X also exists in B, we say that A is a subset of B or A is contained in B. Okay. If every element of A is also an element of B, X मतलब कोई भी element, हर element X जो है that represents every element belongs to A, then it also belongs to B. अगर सारे elements जो A में belong करते हैं वो B में भी belong करेंगे, then we say that A is contained in B. A is a subset of B if for every X comma X belongs to A, means that X belongs to B. जो भी elements हैं वो सारे के सारे A को belong कर रहे हैं, तो सारे elements जो है वो B को भी belong करते हैं, then we call it as a subset. Let's see the example. Say for example, we have a set A which consists of 1, 2, 3. These are the elements of, if for every element, if for every X exists in A, means that X also exists in B. That means B also consists of those elements 3, 2, 1. It may be written in any form. कोई problem नहीं है, चाहे 1, 2, 3 लिखा, चाहे 3, 2, 1 लिखा. It means that X exists in A and X also exists in B. If it is so, then we say that A is a subset of B. Okay. Subset notation. How do you represent a subset? We represent a subset like C and equal to is contained in. Note that it is shaped like C or as in contained in. This is not contained in. ये जो shape है वो not contained in है. तो यहाँ पर आपका line भी आएगा. It should be like this. Not contained in. This is contained in and this is not contained in. Is not contained in does not mean that there aren't some elements that can be in the both set. It just means that not all of the elements of A are in B. सारे के सारे A के elements B में नहीं होंगे. Then only we use this symbol that is not a subset. अगर सारे elements A के B में होंगे, then we call it as a subset. Is contained in E in this. Like vowels. Vowels कौन कौन से होते हैं? What are the English vowels? We have English vowels as A, E, I, O, Q. ये सारे अल्फाबेट्स vowels हैं. और लेटर्स कौन से हैं हमारे? इंग्लिश अल्फाबेट्स कौन से हैं? A, B, C अप टू Z. ओके, सो ये जो सेट है ये बड़ा सेट है. दिस इज द सबसेट सिंबल. दिस इज द बिगर सेट. ये बड़ा वाला सेट है. इस बड़े वाले सेट में से कुछ जो लेटर्स हैं वो वॉवल्स है, तो हम इसको क्या बोलेंगे? सबसेट. वॉवल्स इज अ सबसेट ऑफ अल्फाबेट्स. A, E, I, O, U इज अ सबसेट ऑफ all alphabets A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H up to Z. So how do you write? A, E, I, O, U is a subset of all the alphabets, small case alphabets. Letters that spell C is a subset of letters that spell Y, E, S. Now see here, इसमें कौन कौन से लेटर्स हैं? दो लेटर हैं, S और E. इन दो लेटर्स को मिलाकर हमने ये वर्ड बनाया है SEE. तो ये SEE के अंदर दो लेटर्स हैं S और E, जिसमें E रिपीटेड है. दिस इट मींस लेटर्स दैट स्पेल SEE. लेटर्स दैट स्पेल SEE मींस S, E. ये इसका एक सेट बन गया. Is a subset of the letters that contains YES. So is a subset of Y, E, S. Okay. Similarly, letters that spell yes is a subset of the letters or that spell EASY. यहाँ क्या क्या है? Y है, E है, S है. तीन लेटर्स है यहाँ. Y है, E है और yes है. Yes, it is correct. Letters that spell say. तीन लेटर्स है, 1, 2, 3, SAY. तो SAY. Okay, this is also correct. Letters that spell easy. Positive integers is a subset of integers. Integers is a set of all negative as well as positive numbers. -1, -2, -3, -4, -0, -1, 2, 3. So positive integers 1, 2, 3 is a subset of those integers, that is -1, -2, -3, -4, 0, 1, 2, 3. नेगेटिव भी पॉजिटिव भी इसमें सारा है. ये बिगर सेट रहता है राइट साइड वाला, और ये वाला कौन सा रहता है? ये स्मॉलर सेट रहता है. सो ऑड इंटीजर्स is a subset of integers. मतलब odd integers कौन कौन से हो गए? 1, 5, 1, 3, 5, 7. ओके, सो यहाँ पर ये आ गया 1, 3, 5, 7 odd integers. और यहाँ पर इंटीजर्स में क्या आएगा? इंटीजर्स में आएगा 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 likewise. And it also includes negative numbers. Similarly, integers is a subset of floating point values. Integers is a subset of floating point values means that 2.1, 3.1 ये floating values जो हैं ये आपके floating point values are your real numbers. Okay. Now let's see the Venn diagram. Venn diagram is named after British logician John Venn, and this is the graphical depiction of the relationship of the sets. That does not represent the individual elements of the sets, rather it implies their existence. See here, we have the Venn diagram. Okay, Venn diagram is A is a subset of B. So if I represent A like this, A and B both are in the same circle, then we call it as A is a subset of B. That is equal to A is not a subset of B. A के अंदर कुछ elements हैं, B के अंदर कुछ elements हैं, and A is not a subset of B. Some of the elements are there in A, some of the elements of B, some are common. So this is not subset concept. उसके अंदर होना चाहिए. Here also, if I say this is B, this is A, these two are two distinct. These are distinct, these are separated, there is nothing common. This is also A is not a subset of B. Here A is a subset of B because A is contained within B. A जो है वो B के अंदर contain कर रहा है. It's like this. कैसा भी हो सकता है, जैसे ये एक सर्कल है, इसके अंदर A के कुछ एलिमेंट्स हैं और ये B जो है that is bigger element. This is A smaller one. So now this is A is a subset of B. A जो है वो B के अंदर comprises है. A जो है वो B के अंदर है. Then it is called as subset. तो B जो set है वो बड़ा set है और A जो है वो छोटा वाला set है. Okay. So now I am stopping the presentation.